everyone. So this is Wednesday's maths lesson and it leads on a little bit from Tuesday's. So it'd be really great if you still have the resources from Tuesday that you used, and then you can use them again today. So feel free to pause and just double check that you've got the same ones as yesterday, and then we can move on. So today we are learning about clockwise and anti-clockwise. Now it's really good if you could still do the My Maths learning before you watch this video, so then you've already got lots of ideas in your head of what clockwise and anti-clockwise are, and then you can move on to the activity that I'll do with you. Okay, so the first thing to do is to remind yourself about all the different terms we did yesterday. So I'm going to go through them and put them on my whiteboard. Okay, so we have quarter turn. So that's going to go here. We have half turn, so that goes at the bottom. And we have 3/4 turn, that's going to go over here, hopefully you can see that. And the last one is full turn. Okay, so I'll pop that at the top. So like we did yesterday, when we sat in the middle and then we were facing towards the forward, facing forwards, okay? And then when you turn, a different turning over quarter, half, 3/4 or full turn, you can turn your whole body, okay? I've got my little picture here. Imagine this is the top of my head. This is my arm facing forward. And then when I turn a quarter turn, I am facing this way, okay? And then we go back to the beginning every time. Now, when we do our turns, we can move on with our description to include the words clockwise and anti-clockwise, okay? So the best thing for this is to think of a clock, okay? So here is our clock, and I'm going to look around. I can see my quarter turn, my half turn, 3/4 turns, and full turn. This time, I've got to think of a clock. When it's ticking, it'll go around this way, okay? And the opposite way, if it doesn't go clockwise, it goes the opposite way, which is anti-clockwise. So I'll write that over here. It'd be really good if you were able to write it down maybe on a piece of paper, and then you can remember it. You can do a bit of practice, play a game with your parents maybe, where they tell you to turn clockwise, they tell you to turn anti-clockwise, and you can see if you can get it right every time. Okay, then what I want you to do is the similar activities to yesterday, but this time I want you to use the words clockwise and anti-clockwise. So if you're sat in the middle and you want to turn a quarter turn clockwise, then you'll turn this way. Okay? If you want to turn a half turn clockwise, you'll turn this way and face half turn. Okay? And then always go back to the beginning. It's going to get harder now when we learn about anti-clockwise. So make sure you're really secure in knowing what clockwise is. Okay? So this time, when we do anti-clockwise, we can still imagine this is like our fraction circle. Okay, so this time, this was a quarter turn clockwise, would be one part this way shaded. But when we do anti-clockwise, we still want to do a quarter turn anti-clockwise, which would actually mean we're doing one part this way, and we need to swap our quarter turn and our 3/4 turns around. Okay, so as it is a bit tricky, I would like you just to have a turn at trying the clockwise, and then when you're really confident, move on to learning about anti-clockwise, okay? So that's why the My Maths might be a really good way of learning about it as well, and then you can move on to doing your activities. So let me get my pictures from yesterday. So yesterday we had a pneumacon and a red triangle. So if you've still got those, then you can use them. Okay. This time, I'm going to just do anti-clockwise. So I've got my green unicorn and it's facing forward. And then I want to turn it the opposite way to what I have been every time. So this time I'm going to turn it anti-clockwise. I'm going to turn it around a quarter turn anti-clockwise. So I turned it this way and it's facing my quarter turn and it's gone anti-clockwise. Okay, I go back to the beginning and this time I want to do a 3/4 turn anti-clockwise. So I'm going to go this way around. So 1/4, 2/4, 3/4 turn anti-clockwise, and that's what it looks like. So give it a little try on all of the turns and then move on to your red triangle. So my red triangle is facing forward and then I'm going to turn it a 1/2 turn anti-clockwise. So I'm going to go this way around and it faces the 1/2 turn. Okay? And then I'll do one more. I'm here. I'm going to go anti-clockwise and I'm going to do a full turn. So I'm going to go this way, all the way around, full turn, and I'm back to the beginning. Interesting. Okay, and then when you've done those, you can move back to your pictures that you did yesterday. So yesterday I had a cat, I had a dinosaur, and I had a princess. Okay, you can see them? Dinosaur and princess. So you can use your pictures like you did yesterday, but this time, see when you describe it, if you can use clockwise or anti-clockwise. Okay, give it a try and let me know how you get on.